I think you ask yourself many times the same question. Where can I get first clients? It's a classical question that many people, entrepreneurs, startups ask many times. Today I will give you answer to this question. How you can get first clients and what is traction. There is one great book. It's called Work Hard and Grows, a Summary of Traction, a startup guide to getting customers. You may ask why this book is on my shelf book. Because it gives answer to the main challenge which all failed startups faced, lack of customers. The book is a blueprint to define this challenge and to find the best solution. For me, it's a key value in its focus on execution. Hi everybody, my name is Dmitry Bonder. I'm CEO of Educational Holding that consists of 4 companies, and I'm bringing innovative services into business education. On my channel, I share practices I have succeeded, an idea that worked in my business, and a traction book. It's a kind of book that helped me test, iterate, and finally systemize my marketing strategy. It must be on a bookshelf of every startupper, and it breaks down each challenge of startup and offer a solution to it. So I highly recommend to buy this book, or at least to listen to my summary. This book grips 40 plus successful case studies of startup launches and develops a systematic approach to traction. The authors of this book, Justin Morris and Gabriel Winberg, define 19 channels to market a new product. All channels are totally practical and require hard work to get results. Working hard is a new focus, dropping a few emails to some friends and throwing out some words in a blogs will not work. So be ready for really hard and exhaustive work if you want to get first customers when you just launch your product or your company. Execution of channels must be a systematic, time and effort consuming activity to succeed in traction of your startup with its customers. I'm really sure that an execution is what really works. So my main advice upon this reading book: test, iterate, and find your own approach that works. This approach can focus on just one channel or combine 2-3 different channels from the book, but anyway, you will find a lot of useful advices in this book. Anyway, you should work systematically and hard to know what works for your startup, for your company, for your business department. And if your idea solves somebody's problems, just do it. Just use several different channels to test your idea. The book presents 19 channels, and I give a few words about each of them. So the first one, using bloggers and influencers. What does it mean? Found bloggers related to your product or service. I don't know what you're doing, but every time when you need to test your idea, just find bloggers or influencers. Choose those who are the most read and commented and build a relationship with them. The most influential bloggers can bring hundreds or even thousands of customers to your product. I recorded some video on my channel about switch pods, so I highly recommend to watch this video, and you will find confirmation of my words. The second step, speaking engagements. This channel will require building a good reputation as an expert first. Then you may use your reputation to speak at somebody's events and get paid with buying your product, but at the beginning it worked in this way. This channel was successful used by the book's authors who required buying certain number of their book for speaking. The third way to test your idea, community building. It's a big idea to get your product tested and given a feedback from its users. It's great if you can add value to your community by limiting access to it. For example, for charging a membership fee. In this case, your testers will be your real customers and their feedback will be most impactful launch of your product. The next step, the first one, offline events. I organize educational fairs and forums and at least twice a year. And they are still very popular, engaging hundreds of new and existing customers. Face-to-face meetings are still the most empathic way of communication to customers. Yes, internet everywhere, but anyway, we prefer to have a direct communication with our clients. So try to use this channel to test your idea. The fifth channel, trade shows. Time-consuming, old-fashioned, but still a viable channel to meet your first customer. One of the ways to test it, if anybody wants to pay cash for your product, just visit trade shows, just build your booth, just tell about your product, and you may find a lot of new clients, a lot of first clients for your business. The sixth channel, existing platforms. The channel used by all startups, especially online platforms. The great advantage, they give instant feedback on your product while advertising it to billions of users. For example, at Facebook, Amazon, maybe some platforms like Pinterest and some others. So try to use this way if your product relates to customers who are on these platforms. The next channel, affiliate programs. What does it mean? Pay for each referral to your product, either in cash or discount or a gift. The channel is good to work not just at the start. It must be active for all stages of your business development. I use it many times in my business. It's really great. The main idea just to find that works specifically for your business. The eighth step, having a sales team. Which company doesn't have it? But you can choose your sales team as a key channel to success and focus on your sales experts to traction a product and customers. How does it work? You may ask your sales managers to test your clients with some ideas. For example, ask them, what do you think about this? Do you like this feature or not? So every time when you want to test a new idea, if you want to get new customers, try to use sales department as a way to get new customers or to test new features. The ninth channel, business development. That means partnering with other or bigger companies which can drive your product iteration by using their traffic or brand. It could be, for example, partnership with big fairs or big producers. It depends what you're doing, or big language school if you are small language school. So try to find the partner who can drive your business, who can help you to bring first clients to your startup. The 10th, engineering as a marketing. Add value to your product by offering one of its features for free or low price. Many big companies use this channel by offering free features or service to get in return something that is much more valuable than money, customers, base, and feedback. It's a really great idea and you can use it in your business as well. 11 steps. Email marketing. Well, who doesn't use it? I use it also many times. What is valuable in a book is that it breaks down the channel into small steps and gives a very clear, practical and proven guides to build the process. 12th step. Content marketing. How does it differ from email marketing and blog post? The book focuses on creating valuable content, something your customer will come back again and again to read and to get and to check. So you can make a kind of ebooks, guides, or white papers or research or something like this, and it works to test your product and to get first opinion from your clients. 13th and 14th channels to test: SEO, marketing, search engine optimization. You know Google, you know Bing, you know some other. So you can try to make optimization of your web pages, and it will give you a new clients. It will give you a new traffic. The next one more old-fashioned but still workable channel: offline advertisement. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not, but in some classical business you can buy offline advertisement and to check how many calls you will get in a specific period of time. Sometimes you can use a technology that's called a call tracking. So you use a specific number for a specific advertisement and you are just counting how many calls you are receiving every week, and based on this information you are making decisions. Do they like your product or do they like your message or not? The fifth channels to test your product and to find new clients: social ads, online advertisement. As I told in my video about top 6 online business ideas, you may find this video on my channel. YouTube expects about 50% of its content with ads paid by global companies in 2012. Facebook reported $16 billion revenue in first quarter of 2019. About 65% of social ads viewers think about buying products based on a Facebook post. So it's really important to use this super platform for your business, and don't neglect that it really works. It's important for your business. 16th channel, you can use search engine marketing. Using Google AdWords and other techniques to get the first page search result in a Google. Page ranking, keywords, all this stuff is inevitable to recognize online, and being online is a must-have now. 7th, public relations or PR. Publicity is a big deal, and you may send out your pitches and get top media interested in your product niche. A good idea to reach targeted high-quality customer base if you are lucky to get published. There were some really great examples in this book when people just sent, let's say, 100 press releases, and their product was so good that many big business magazines call them and ask for interview, and based on this promotion they get a lot of traction. And one of the last way to test your product is unconventional PR. You may draw attention of your customer by smart blog post or publication, or just do something really outstanding or even silly things. Do you remember the case when Richard Branson, founder of Virgin, he made a really outstanding event in the London when he had a kind of war with a big British company, British Airways. So he did some really stupid and silly things, and based on these things many business periodicals, many TV channels told about his product as well. So think about this. And the last one, the most interesting but not very easy to achieve, is a viral marketing channel. Bringing new customer by existing ones through the word of mouth or rewards they get. A good example is the social networks which upgrade your level of status and add new features when you have your friends sign up as a new customer. You may find any other viral ways to promote your business. Thank you for watching this video. My key 2 advices upon reading the book. First of all, choose the blueprints from the book which will work for you or your product. The second one, be very skeptical in using the chosen channels. Test other options, as the startups are featured with extremely changeable environment. So test. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel to get updates on new topics. Thank you for watching my channel, and peace out.